Hey guys, it's Alice. Welcome to my channel. So this is an easy, everyday makeup look you can wear. This look is so versatile and you can wear it with anything. You can dress it up, dress it down, and I think it's always good to have a simple makeup look under your belt. But if you want to jazz it up a bit, you can transform this look into a more striking, edgier style if you want. Sort of a nighttime look. And it's so easy. You only need 4 things to transform this look. Actually, really only 2 if you think about it. And 4 products can easily fit into your bag. So this look can be an on-the-go look as well. And so if you want to know how I created this makeup look, please keep watching. So I'm starting off with a bare face, taking my MAC skin-based primer and squeezing a fair amount onto my fingers. I then rub my fingers together and spread the primer around the face, rubbing the product in, really working it into my skin. I always use primer before I put foundation on. I feel it definitely helps the foundation stick to your skin, so it is an important step to include if you want the foundation to stay for the whole of the day and night. We're essentially prepping the skin for foundation. That's why it is called primer. Taking my foundation instead of sponge, I'm quickly shaking up the foundation, getting it moving in the bottle, just so it's easy to pour onto the sponge. Once I have the amount of foundation I want, I'm using the Cedar sponge to spread the foundation evenly around the face, gently rubbing it into the skin. I like to use a Cedar sponge because it doesn't pick up any product, so I feel like I'm not wasting the foundation. But I will say it does sometimes leave the foundation a little bit streaky. Not that noticeable, but I can see it. So I do go in with a beauty blender just to blend it all in. Taking a concealer, I've noticed I still have a few dark spots showing through, so I'm spot concealing just to cover up any blemishes and to create an even skin tone. I let the spot conceal sit on the skin for a bit, just so when I blend it in, I actually blend it into the skin and not rub it away. So just have a little dance break, hydrate on some coffee, just enjoy your time waiting. Using the same Cedar sponge, I'm gently tapping the concealer into the skin, making sure I'm concentrating the product on where the discoloration is. We want the concealer to cover up the redness, so we don't want to blend it in too much, otherwise it will blend away. Of course, I'm using my trusty Fenty Trio sticks. I'm taking the contour stick first, contouring my face using a variation of the 3 technique, but matching it to my face shape. I'm then blending the contour in with a brush. Using a powder contour by MAC, I'm dusting the powder on top of where I placed the Fenty contour, sort of using it as a bronzer in a way. Taking the shimmery blush from the Trio sticks, I'm running it along my cheekbone, but brushing it in bigger strokes to cover a bit more area than you would with a highlighter. I want it to act as the base for my highlighter, but it is still my blush, if you get what I mean. Using this beautiful champagne highlighter from MAC, I'm lightly dusting it along my cheekbones. Look at that glow! And this time, actually concentrating it on the area. The base makeup is complete, and if you've noticed, we've zoomed in. So now we can move on to these eyebrows. Taking the Benefit Brow-Zings product, I'm dipping my brush into the powder side first. Then I'm gently filling in the straight part of my brow, following its shape. Next, I'm dipping into the wax part of the product and using that to fill in the tail end of the brow. I actually use a finger to quickly clean up the edges. Happy with the rough shape of the brow, I'm taking an eyeliner pen to help define the brow a bit more. I concentrate the product on the tail end of the brow, defining the tip first, and then I take my brush and blend the eyeliner into the rest of the brow. Be careful not to use a heavy hand. Eyeliner can be quite harsh when using it on the brows, but I like to do it because I find it's a quick and efficient way to define the brows even more. And I'm not going to lie, this eyeliner is better at being a brow product, even though it was made as an eyeliner. Basically, it's quite a bad eyeliner. Next, we're using a black eyeliner, but for the eyes this time. I always like working with waterproof eyeliner because I find it stays for the whole of the day. So I would recommend investing in a good waterproof eyeliner, and this Maybelline eyeliner is my favorite to use. So now I'm drawing a tiny wing. And if you want to know how I draw my wing eyeliner, I have a whole video covering the topic. But for today, I wanted to just draw a small wing. So stop there, don't add any more length to the wing, Alice. Resist. I know it can be so easy to keep drawing the wing bigger and bigger because you're trying to fix the mistakes, and then you realize you painted your whole eyelid black. But resist the urge, stop when you can, and your wing will just look at my video and it explains all, and then you can get all perfect wings. But if you noticed, I haven't used any eye primer today. What? I know, shocker. I always use eye primer. However, I know that when I use waterproof eyeliner, it doesn't move, so I feel I don't need eye primer. And since I'm not wearing any eyeshadow today, I don't need to worry about creasing in the eye area. So that's my excuse for not wearing eye primer. But it's always good to use eye primer. To finish the eyes, I'm actually remembering to use mascara today. Yay! You know, I always forget this step. I don't know why, it just slips my mind. But this time I remembered. So I'm coating the top and bottom eyelashes with the Clinique mascara. I'm completing the whole look with a lip tint from Benefit. I always like using lip tints to just give a hint of colour to the lips. And I also like to use this as my lip salve as well. So I literally just take this lip tint in my bag and I'm good to go for the whole of the day. So this is it. This is the completed everyday makeup look. Very minimal. It's definitely something I would wear most days when I feel like putting on makeup. But now let's transform this everyday makeup look into a nighttime look. So like I said at the beginning, you only need 4 products, and they are powder, eyeliner, concealer, and lipstick. And to be honest, you could probably cut out the powder and concealer if you're tight with space in your bag, because they're mostly for touch-ups than anything else. So I've been wearing this makeup for most of the day, so you guys can see what happens when you wear it for a period of time. And so the first thing I would do to this makeup, if I know I'm going to wear it for the night as well, is touch-ups. So the first thing I'm going to use is a powder to calm any shiny areas on my face. I like using this MAC powder because it has a compartment that lifts up and there's a sponge. This compartment is so useful, and you don't need to bring an extra brush or a sponge to apply the product because the sponge is already part of the packaging. And so I'll definitely recommend to get a powder that holds a sponge as well. It just makes the whole on-the-go makeup process so much easier. As you can see, I mostly concentrate the powder on my T-zone area and anywhere else that I feel is a bit shiny. I use a tapping motion because I don't want to rub away any foundation. I just want to calm down the shininess. Seeing how there's a few blemishes popping through again because I'm sure the sponge did pick up a bit of the foundation, I'm taking a concealer and just spot concealing the areas again, blending it in with my fingers. Taking the same eyeliner as before, I want to draw a bigger wing to really accentuate the eyes. I feel that eyeliner can completely transform your look, from an everyday sweet makeup look to a more striking, sharp, edgy look. So originally, I was just going to make the wing bigger and leave it as so, but I wanted to dress it up a bit. And so I decided to do a little cat eye look, just to elevate the eyes a bit more. I'm not going to lie, I didn't mean to touch the inside part of my eye with the liner when I was doing the pointed corner, but I made it work. I made it to be an intentional line, then an accidental one. I could have joined the 2 lines together to make it one long line, but I wanted to have that separation between the 2 lines. I just thought it gave the look a bit more pizzazz. Now to do the other eye. Being very happy with how the eyes have turned out, we can move to the final step, and that is lipstick. I've chosen the Fenty lipstick in shade Freckle Fiesta, which is this gorgeous burnt orange. The lipstick definitely transformed this look into a night look. So I would say go for a more striking lip shade if you have one, just to really contrast from the everyday look from before. So this is the completed night look that you can create from the everyday look. And it's really only 2 steps if you cut out the touch-up steps. Both looks are so easy to do, and you can fit the second look in your bag. So when we are released from lockdown and you're out for the whole of the day and suddenly you're invited to dinner but you feel you're not dressed up enough, just slap on the eyeliner and lipstick and you're good to go. That's basically the scenario I imagined when creating this look. And so if you like this look, if you like the content I'm bringing you, please give this video a big thumbs up. Comment below any other questions or video requests and I'll get back to them as soon as I can. And subscribe to my YouTube channel and I'll see you next time.